Kris straight up pimped me and Kendall. She only cares about money and used all of us sisters for it. She'd take us to parties when we were super young, and rich people would pay her a good amount.
Tyga's over there with a 16-year-old Kylie. 17.
I'm not really sure
15.
her age.
She was under 18.
Yes.
One thing we don't talk about enough is how the Kardashians supported this relationship between Kylie and Tyga when the age gap was wild and they met when she was very young.
Kris Jenner is under the microscope, and the rumors swirling around her are darker than anyone imagined. Some are accusing the mammogger of allegedly pimping out Kylie Jenner. And when you start connecting the dots, the lengths Kris supposedly went for clout and control are downright shocking. But it doesn't stop there. Whispers claim Kris has dictated nearly every move in Kylie's life. Her image.
Cabin right here that Kris Jenner's at. Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
I now hold the opinion that Kim Kardashian is a prostitute, and I'm not going to edit this opinion. Kim Kardashian is a prostitute. Her mother is a pimp.
This federal RICO though, on KK and Kris.
Ooh.
The federal RICO I'm about to drop. Anybody know Kim is cool with Kim? They need to tell her now. The rain is coming, the feds is coming.
Back in the 90s, the Kardashians were known because of their dad's legal career. But let's be real, they weren't global names. That changed overnight when Kim Kardashian's infamous tape surfaced. Suddenly, the family went from background Hollywood figures to unavoidable tabloid royalty. Reality shows, business empires, scandals, it all exploded. And just like that, the Kardashian blueprint was born.
His relationship with your sister-in-law is inappropriate?
I think that's a good question right there.
I don't want to look back in 5 years from now and feel like he took something from me.
No, I'm not dating Kylie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dating that, so I just want to get that out the way. You know?
I think they in love, man. You can't tell nobody.
Suggesting that Molly and Tyga had a relationship and that the rapper's girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, found out about it.
I think he got in early. I think he was smart.
He just decided, I decided that I'm really young.
Rumor has it Kris didn't just let Kylie date whoever she wanted. She allegedly curated it, picking who Kylie was seen with, and when, making sure each relationship generated bigger buzz than the last. The pattern is unsettling. Kylie reportedly started dating shockingly young. Back in 2008, at just 12, she was allegedly involved with Rami Thor, a name barely anyone knows because the relationship was.
Here is where it gets good. Also in 2011, he was linked to Kylie Jenner. Yes, that is Kylie Jenner back in 2011, or I'm not sure when this picture exactly was taken. And then later on, years later, Cody Simpson confirmed that the two were dating. Yeah, wow, what a time. Like, oh my goodness, wow, Kylie looks so different.
When Kylie and Cody split, Cody shrugged it off, saying dating Kylie just didn't work. At the time, no one cared. The breakup barely made a ripple. But behind the scenes, something more telling was happening. Kylie was only 15. Years later, she revealed on Life of Kylie that a boy she liked at 15 made her insecure about her lips, eventually leading to lip fillers. One of her first kisses didn't go W.
Hey Scoop, I'm Stephanie Bauer. Jaden Smith and Kylie Jenner are most definitely dating, but if you ask them, they're just best friends who refer to each other as awesome and baller. Jaden opened for Justin Bieber in London recently because they're best friends, and Kylie was spotted in London, A, seeing the show, B, walking around with Jaden, and C, going on chaperone dates with his dad, Will Smith.
But we'll get after Jaden, Kylie briefly dated rapper Lil Twist. Short, low-key, forgettable, but again, pattern intact. More visibility, more headlines, more buzz. Then came 2014, the year everything crossed a line. Kylie entered what many call one of the most controversial, high-profile relationships in modern celebrity culture. But it didn't start in 2014, it started years earlier. Back in 2011, Kylie met Tyga.
He ran his course, and then he started talking to Kylie at the time, which is like, I think she was like 16 or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we was like engaged and stuff. So that's kind of like what.
By 2014, Kylie and Tyga were inseparable, and the public felt uneasy, and understandably so. Tyga was 25, Kylie 17. The age gap alone raised eyebrows. Tyga denied romance, calling it innocent friendship, but the internet wasn't buying it. Before anything was confirmed, backlash was already intense. Amber Rose, a close friend of Black Chyna, didn't hold back, publicly calling out the situation as dissed.
Black Chyna's your close friend right now.
Yes.
Tyga and Kylie, what do you think about that? Do you think Kylie's too young for him?
She's a baby. She needs to go to bed at 7 o'clock and relax. Yeah.
Amber Rose talking a lot of trash about Kylie Jenner. So Amber Rose is good friends with Black Chyna, who's Tyga's baby mama. So Amber Rose came out and said
he should be ashamed of himself.
The backlash forced Kris Jenner to step in, publicly denying anything inappropriate. But that only made people suspicious. When Kris speaks, it's usually damage control. And Tyga and Kylie didn't exactly help themselves. In November 2014, Tyga skipped a club appearance. Not sick, not scheduling, but because Kylie, underage, was denied entry. Yet he kept insisting nothing romantic was happening. Heddle.
No, I'm not dating Kylie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dating that, so I just want to get that out the way. And I want to be clear to everybody that I didn't leave my family to be with Kylie.
Despite being Kris Jenner's firstborn, Kourtney's relationship with her mom has always been tense. Whispers now suggest they may not even speak. Kourtney launched a new business venture, but while Kris promotes her other children endlessly, Kourtney has been absent from the spotlight. The drama peaked when Kris refused to tag Kourtney in a recent family photo, sparking questions. Just awkward family tension or a full-blown falling out?
I don't think it's even about talking to my mom about it. I think it's like we all have different experiences.
Insiders claim Kris has all but abandoned Kourtney. Rumors suggest bitterness is at play. Some say Kourtney won't let Kris cash in on her latest venture. To understand the drama, a little backstory is needed. Kourtney and Kris have never had an easy bond, marked by explosive clashes since Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered in 2007. Season 1, Kourtney was ready to marry Scott Disick in Vegas, but Kris stepped in, talking her out of it. That moment set the stage for years of tension and behind-the-scenes friction.
Really not fair. It's just like, I can't even live my life. I can't even go anywhere.
Avoiding that Vegas wedding may have been a blessing. Scott wasn't the one. Kourtney is now happily married to Travis Barker. But the bigger picture is clear. Kris has always tried to control Kourtney's life. Back then, Kourtney seemed happy with Scott, ready to marry. Kris made it about herself and everyone else, sidelining them. Tension runs deeper. Kourtney still resents Kris, especially regarding her late father, Robert Kardashian Sr. The family was shaken when Kris had an affair with Todd Waterman. During one explosive KUWTK episode, Kourtney confronted Kris for comparing her affair to Kourtney dating Eunice Benjima. Kourtney fired back. Her situation was nothing like Kris's. She wasn't married, not even in a serious relationship, yet was being unfairly judged.
You look really pretty, but this is wrong. You've got hot pink flowers and you're standing under plastic roses. Now, I know you. It's not about the things. I don't mean to make it about that, but this feels wrong. You're rushing it. Bruce isn't here. Your little sisters aren't here. They would die if they thought they weren't your bridesmaids. Where are his parents?
Right.
Where's his family? You know, this is about family.
Kourtney was only 12 when Robert and Kris divorced, witnessing all the chaos and heartbreak. No wonder she erupted when Kris compared betrayals. And this wasn't the only time Kris seemed to humiliate Kourtney on KUWTK. After Kourtney ended things with Scott for good, Kris pushed her to reconcile and marry him. Fans speculated Kris's motive wasn't Kourtney's happiness, it was TV ratings, keeping the drama alive.
Only remember with Todd or this or that.
But I don't sit there and dwell about Todd.
No, we're not saying that. But you have your own Todd right now.
No, I actually don't. I'm actually not married.
Right, but
and I'm not having an affair. You can't compare one to the other. That's absolutely not true.
Even after Kourtney clearly moved on, dating new people, Kris didn't back off. She kept shaming Kourtney for daring to live her own life, turning personal choices into public drama. Fans wondered, how far would this mother-daughter tension go?
He was jealous because you were having fun, spending time with other people.
Well, that's really not fair. It's just like, I can't even live my life. I can't even go anywhere. He needs to get a life and leave me alone.
Insiders say the real reason Kris sidelined Kourtney comes down to money. Kris manages her children and reportedly takes about 10% from each of their earnings. Kourtney hired Kris as her manager in 2008, but Kris never fully believed in her. Instead, she focused on her most profitable daughters, Kim and Kylie. Favoritism was clear. Even Kourtney's first professional photo shoot went unattended as Kris orchestrated Kim's rise post-tape scandal.
To hire my mom as my manager, see how things go.
Kourtney's telling me you guys have asked her to do the cover of 944. Is that a guaranteed cover?
Guaranteed.
Because I've had issues before.
When asked which child tried to fire her the most, Kris didn't hesitate. Kourtney, 3 or 4 times in a day. Rumors now say Kourtney has finally broken free, hired a new manager, and is taking control of her career. Not surprisingly, Kris wasn't happy. Fans think the cold shoulder, lack of promotion, and social media snubs are calculated. If Kris can't take her 10%, why help at all? The tension exploded in April 2022 when Kris shared a Hulu promo tagging everyone but Kourtney, just linking her to Hulu. Fans saw it as a public snub. Speculation ran wild. Had they fallen out? Some said Kourtney even blocked Kris on Instagram. The cold shoulder continued. Kris didn't post a single photo of Kourtney at the 2022 Oscars, even though she was the first Kardashian-Jenner there. Later, Kourtney appeared on the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast, subtly throwing shade. She revealed family dynamics shifted dramatically since marrying Travis Barker, hinting Kim and Khloe had ganged up on her.
It was like Kim was kind of like the outsider.
She was.
For years.
Yeah.
And I feel like she could handle that because she's like, could handle that like being on her own vibe. But like, how does it feel now where it does kind of seem like it's more Kim and Khloe?
The reason? Because the two were having babies at the same time.
I think that when Khloe was pregnant with True, and then I think, was Kim pregnant? Did they have kids?
Oh, they had kids at the same time.
She had a surrogate at that time,
Right.
maybe?
Yeah.
So I just felt like they really
bonded,
like they were going through the same things. That's when I was unhappy with the show. Partially because of them too, kind of ganging up. I felt like it was almost everything that Khloe and I had done to Kim, and then they were like kind of flipping it on me. It was like everything. And then, I mean, to be like pushed to the point of like, not that anyone pushed me, but it was like the daily stuff to where I like had the rage inside to like scratch my sense.
Kourtney insisted she and her sisters are still good, but admitted things have changed. We're just in different places now, she revealed, leaving fans wondering, how deep does the rift really go?
We're good,
but it's not the same.
I think just life isn't the same.
Yeah, life.
I think I'm in a different place. I think some of us more than others like feel the need to distance sometimes, or just do our own thing, have our own thing. It can be like all so interconnected.
After Kourtney's comments went viral,
fans pointed fingers at Kim and Khloe, green with envy. Why? Kourtney found love, married, and has been confident, carefree, and unbothered since dating Travis Barker. One fan said it perfectly. Kourtney is happy, secure, and genuinely likable. Kim and Khloe are jealous. Tension escalated when reports claimed Kourtney hasn't spoken to her family in months. Sources say she may not even be on speaking terms with Kris.